to access a document and make your own copy. Can I go over that for everyone really quick, Miss Sophia?
Yeah, and I would just say, just scroll down for a second. So you will notice that below this chart, there's a bit of added notes. So something that I haven't quite yet is I haven't done my notes for today, but I could think of that my note for today was that I was feeling super positive and I was energized by the sun and having the opportunity to open my windows and just get that fresh air, as well as amazing collaboration and really helpful work that I got to do with Miss Emily. And so that's kind of a few of my notes from today. And so in here, you can put maybe something that you'd want to try for tomorrow that you just didn't get time to, anything like that. It's just another little box. So that we ask if you can fill that in of just some notes about your day. And then below it are helpful questions. So they're prompting questions. If you're feeling the need to have a bit of support in building this daily routine, daily schedule. So sometimes we talk about how it's overwhelming if we feel like we have so much going on in a schedule. And sometimes that's just too overwhelming to even think about. But I've actually experienced and kind of had conversations with people about the opposite. Sometimes it can feel a bit of overwhelming piece when you have so many hours in a day and you're not sure what to do with it. You know,
definitely felt that too.
You could fill that hour of the beautiful stuff that Miss Emily put on the website to do for work. But what about the things for lunch and like the things that you can use while it's nice out outside? So these questions are prompting questions to help you if you need it. So there's some regarding your activity time, your academic time, as well as the outdoor or lunch time.
Do you want to read through them for our friends in the intermediate class?
Yeah, so the first one there, number one, is each one just take a breath in and out, just like we do when we come in sometimes from the recesses, is we just take a breath in and out. Let's clear our mind and then ask yourself, what is your favorite thing to do during the day? So what is your favorite thing to do during your day is that question. And what we hope is that you either verbalize the first thing you think of or you type it out. And that might give you an opportunity to list out or pick a kind of hobby activity. So I know for myself, I was getting into making some bracelets and hoping that I can contribute that to something in the future, right? Give it to friends for birthdays. It's relaxing. And it was the first thing I was thinking of, but also reading. Okay, so just depending what comes to mind first, either verbalize it out, say it out loud, or type it out. And that might help with your kind of afternoon activity and indoor or free time.
So they would take that activity and write it in the orange section.
Yeah, exactly. So just back up to your schedule and then you'd fill it right in on the far right. And then number 2 here, where Miss Emily is highlighting, is again, we just ask you take another breath in and out. And you ask yourself, what location are you working in each day? Are your tools working for you? And we ask that you write those tools that you might need in the blue section. So I'll explain it a little bit more. So we ask and provide you this prompt question of ask yourself what your location that you're working in. For some people, that is only their bedroom, and that's where they have the setup for the academic blue block. And that's great, but sometimes we're sharing a table with other people, or we're sitting on the couch. Find out for yourself and remember and remind yourself, okay, where am I working? What kind of tools do I need and I'm gonna use to help me? Because that might prompt what you might write in your routine. So I'm actually, instantly thinking of, oh, I get so thirsty. Do I have a water bottle yet? Did I bring that over? Think and check your space. So I go grab a water bottle. And Miss Emily,
remember this one from the classroom?
Yeah. So grab that, because that can help so that you don't have to then leave where you're working and cut off the focus that you might have had.
I guess
Another
that the self-care checklist would help with that too, wouldn't it, Miss Sophia?
So it's kind of just helping you build up what you need in your routine during that block. So that's the blue block. And the third question, again, we ask, just take a breath because sometimes it can feel overwhelming, but we want to clear the mind, breathe in and out. And we're going to ask this last prompting question. So there's actually two. And the first one is, who are the people in your home with you throughout your day? And we ask that because this is kind of an opportunity moment for the pink and green block. That's kind of that we hope you get outside, the fresh air mix, as well as your kind of lunchtime. And it's a good opportunity to think, who are the people in your home with you throughout the day? How many people do I have? Am I on the same schedule as them? Could I maybe build a whole lunch buffet with them? Could I build a picnic and go eat outside in the backyard? Do I have the same lunchtime as a guardian and we could maybe put a barbecue with their, support, because safety first, but could we do that during the day because we're home together? Okay, so that one's just to help prompt who you're with and maybe how many people, because then you could go for like a scavenger walk together if you have a few people. And the second question is, can you check in with them and spend some time with them? So this is kind of going along this kind of taking your lunchtime as a recharge, but also a really good check-in opportunity. It's the middle of the day, maybe just afternoon. And, when you're in class with us, we are there as people to help at any moment. But sometimes we forget that the people that are around us can also do that too, and we can do it for them. So this might be a good time to check in with them, see how they're doing, and share how you're doing, as well as maybe a really good opportunity to share ideas for the outdoor time and see what might help someone. If they feel like, I have a bit of a headache today, I definitely think maybe some nice sun could help out, and you can go with them. Okay, so these are just some prompting questions that'll help, and they go alongside those colors to go alongside your routine.
Awesome. Thanks, Miss Sophia. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send another video so that parents and students have just a really good basic video on how to share and copy these documents. So I'll send that out in conjunction with this video that we just did. Awesome. Well, it was so good to see everybody. Take care, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.